Hi, my name's James and today I'm going to share a few hints and tips on what to do during an introductory visit with a potential new client. First of all, relax. The intro visit is for you to get to know the family that you'll be caring for and to understand what they need you to do. It is your decision as much as it is theirs to begin working together. So if you aren't comfortable with their needs, you don't have to take on the job. On top of that, your relaxed self is your best self. By the time of booking an interview, you should already have a good idea as to what is needed from you. Use this visit to get to know the client, conduct a risk assessment, and impress them with your professionalism. If you're given a specific task that needs achieving, then impress and build trust by showing your experience and skill set. Here is a quick step-by-step guide on how to conduct your first introductory visit. Before you reach the day of an introductory visit, it may be a good idea to exchange phone numbers if you haven't already. This will help you if you struggle to find their house and/or if you need to talk to them for any other reason before the visit. Arrive on time, by which I mean arrive 15 minutes early and hang around until you're just 5 minutes early. Nothing creates a worse impression than being late, so don't be. Usually a family member will be there during the introductory visit. Greet them with a smile, greet them by name, and ask them how they and the patient would like to be addressed in the future. Be polite and accept a drink or refreshment if it's offered. Suggest that you sit down for a chat and get to know your client by asking questions about their interests. Now that you've shown them how kind and professional you are, it's time to get to grips with the task at hand. You need to understand whether or not you can do the job, and how you can do it in a way that keeps both yourself and your patient safe. Learn about their daily and weekly routine to understand where you fit in, but also where you might be able to assist in the future if all goes well. Ask what they need and what sort of tasks the role will entail, as well as what's important in their care. Be sure to ask about any specific conditions that need managing, as well as medication. Finally, you will want to run a risk assessment. If you don't have your own, you'll be able to find one under the resources on the Prime Carers website. Run through the questions, being sure to ask any useful follow-up questions so that you fully understand the issue. You should note down the risk you identify and what reasonable but not excessive steps you and or the client or patient will be doing to mitigate those risks as and when required. All work comes with a degree of risk. The important thing is that you and the client and the patient understand those risks and are taking responsible steps to mitigate them where possible. If it all feels right, ask if the client wants to work with you going forwards and agree with them on a time that works for both of you. If you're successful, then wait for the new visit to be booked through the Prime Carers platform and start your new professional care relationship. If the client would prefer not to work with you, then you should thank them for their time and wish the client well. It is not necessarily a reflection on you or your experience. People have specific requirements and would like to feel reassured that you're able to meet those requirements. If they're not, c'est la vie. There are always other clients out there. If you aren't sure that they're convinced, it may be a good idea to offer them references from previous employers. Anything to help them feel more comfortable with how great you are. Most of the time, introductory visits turn into full-time clients, so you don't have to worry yourself too much. They have chosen you from a long list of other carers, so they're already bought into the idea of working with you. And remember, you're the expert here, so it's up to you to provide the client with assurance and advice. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you online winning work with wonderful clients soon. Best of luck.